Welcome to math. So I thought because everybody at school is doing an assessment, I figured we could take the time to catch up on some assignments that we haven't done in math. So first of all, I'd like to post a math message. And this math message is skip count by threes from 0 to 30 with the number grid. So I have attached the Seesaw a number grid along with this activity. And they want you to skip count by threes. So let's skip count by twos. If I was to start at 0, then I would go to 2, 4, 6. Because remember, if you skip counting by 2, you're making 2 hops. 6, 1, 2, you land on 8, 1, 2, you land on 10, right? That's skip counting. By twos, you're skip counting 2. If we're skip counting 3, we're starting at 0, and then we're going to jump 3. So 0 to, then you're going to jump 3. 1, 2, 3. So 0, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 9, 1, 2, 3, 12. Okay? So when you skip count, you're skipping 2 numbers, but you're really making that 3 hops. So it's asking you to skip count by threes with the number grid first. And then it's asking you to do it without the number grid. It wants to know, why do you think it is harder to do it without the number grid? So why is it harder to count by threes without the number grid? Remember, it's a seesaw activity, so you can push the microphone button to record your thoughts. You don't have to write them down, okay? You could even circle counting by threes on your number grid on seesaw activity. So I would like to know how you counted by threes. Okay, skip count by threes. We also have page 40, 41, and 42. So I'm just going to read through them, and then you can answer them. And then submit them to Seesaw. So we'll make it simple. So circle the shortest pencil, make an X on the longest pencil. So that's the first one right here. Circle the shortest, X the longest. Down here, circle the shortest vehicle, make an X on the longest vehicle. Okay, it says try this. Put the children in order from shortest to tallest. So looking at these children, they each have a letter card in their hands. So when it says down here, child blank is shortest, okay, you're going to look at which one is shortest, and then you're going to put the letter that they're holding on this blank line. Child blank is middle. So which one is the middle? You're going to put that letter on that line. Child blank is tallest. So which one is the tallest? You're going to put the letter on that line. Okay, so that's 40. Let's move over to 41. Again, if you need to pause my video, go for it, and then come right back. How many buildings can you see outside your classroom window? Now, you're not in the classroom, so look out your window, one of your windows in your house, and I want you to tell me how many buildings can you see. So a building could be a house, a barn, a shed, a garage, anything like that. That's a building. So tell me how many buildings you see. Here's a parts total. Looks like they did it for you. 8 is a part, 2 is a part, the total is 10. So 8 plus 2 equals 10. So it says, which subtraction sentence matches this diagram? Choose the best answer. So they did the addition, see, the addition. Now they want you to do the subtraction. So you know with subtraction, just like I've told you when it's subtraction and I make it into addition, you can go backwards, okay? So which one of these makes sense, okay? Now if you go backwards and it doesn't make sense, it doesn't have the right numbers, it's probably not the right answer. So it looks like they're trying to trick you. You can't just go backwards, you might have to flip a number, okay? So I'll let you try to figure that one out. That one might be tricky. Do your best. All I want is your best. Andy counted cars. She counted 10 white cars What does that say, Addie? Sorry, Addie, I'm trying to read off the camera, so it's not as easy. Addie counted cars. She counted 10 white cars, 8 silver cars, and 9 black cars. Complete the tally chart. So it wants you to go back up and find out how many white cars and then make tallies in this chart. How many silver cars, and then put the tallies down here. How many black cars, and then put the tallies down here. Pretty easy, right? Remember how to do tallies? After you get the 4 marks, the 5th one goes slashing through them, okay? Complete this part of the number grid. So it has everything done except for the very last column. Remember we talked about columns and rows, right? So 4, 5, 6, 7, what number is going to come next? 14, 15, 16, 17, what number is going to come next? If you already see the pattern, you can just write the numbers right down through, okay? Perfect, so we got one more to do after this. It's a math boxes again. 42. This is a preview for Unit 4. We're going to start Unit 4 after break. So find a matching pair in your classroom. Write the number model for it. So remember, matching pairs. 2 numbers that are same. So I'm going to give you one, but I don't want you to use it. I could use 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay? You can find a different matching pair. Use your number grid. Start at 50, count back 10 hops. Where do you land? So again, this one's easy. Remember, you're counting back, but you're counting back by tens. So easy. Okay, remember the trick. If not, count back by tens. Count your hops. All right, here we go. Write the name of a classmate. So one of your friends in this class, or maybe you have a friend in the other class. It doesn't matter. One of your friends in our class. Who is taller, you or your classmate? Now, if you don't know who is taller, we'll have to compare when you see that person. So write a classmate. Write down who is taller. Okay? Or if you know a classmate that you know you're taller or shorter than, I would use that name, and then you're done. Use your number line. So not your number grid, your number line. Start on 6, count up 3 hops, count up 5 more hops. Where do you land? So this is like saying 6 plus 3 plus 5 equals, okay, so you're going to start at 6, count up 3, count up 5, put the number where you land right there. Okay, so that's it. Just as soon as you finish these, submit them to Seesaw underneath this activity, and can't wait to see it. All right, when you're in school, you'll be doing the assessment, no work, just assessment, and then when you're home, you'll do this assignment and no assessment. So have a great day. Take care.